friends and watched the senior speeches while holding back tears, wondering what it was like, and now I'm here. Although I've only been on this team for 2 seasons, it has been one of the greatest experiences of my life. I've gotten to make new and amazing friends, new memories, and finally know the feeling of belonging on a team. Even when a workout was hard and I was struggling, all I would have to do was look around and see my friends beside me, and it made it. When I was out for most of the season last year, I never felt like I didn't belong. My only regret is not joining this program sooner. Even though the time I shared with this team was short, it filled me with so much happiness and changed me for the better. I want to thank my coaches, Trip, G, and Jim. I want to thank you for encouraging me when I was struggling and reassuring me when I felt down. You taught me so much more than running. You taught me how to be myself, how to speak with confidence, and how to never give up. I remember once me and G were talking, she said that she would give me out my shell one day. At the time, I didn't think she'd be able to, but she did. And for that, I'm so thankful. To my teammates, you all mean so much more to me than you'll ever know. We have gone through so much together, whether it be the good or the bad. From the chaotic bus rides to the quiet moments, I have cherished it all. I want to thank you for cheering me on, supporting me, and being the best teammates I could ask for. You've all made this part of my life one of the greatest. And to my underclassmen, make sure you make the most out of your time in this team, because the next thing you know, you'll be up here saying your final goodbye just like me. Cherish the bus rides, the jokes during practice, the hard workouts, and every single week, because it'll be gone before you know it. To my friends, Ava, Mackenzie, Annabelle, Katie, Brenna, and Callie, I want to thank you for the amount of laughter and happiness that you have given me. I can't even begin to imagine moving this forward without you, because you guys make the runs feel a little lighter and the losses feel less burdening. Each of you bring so much to this team, your energy, jokes, and leadership. You've shared so many memories together, and I will carry these memories with me forever. I'm so proud of each of you, and I will always be thankful that I had the chance to spend 2 seasons with you, even if the time is short. I also wanted to take a second to thank my sister, Alyssa. It took a while to convince her to do cross country, and I'm so glad that she decided to give it a try. I remember when we went on our first run together, and before she left, I saw that she was wearing her Jordans, but she was actually wearing Nikes. She corrected me in the car. To go run. I tried to give her other suggestions, but she insisted that she wear those. I didn't think she would do well during the run, but she surprised me just like she always does. She was keeping up with me so easily and persevered even when she was in pain. It was then that I knew that she'd be great, and I was right. She has improved so much, and I know she will be one of the best runners someday if she can stop getting injured. Specifically, I want to thank her for her jokes, her silliness, and her ability to make everything lighter. We ran a lot of our runs together, and it was always a wild ride. She always found the time to crack a joke or do something ridiculous. I remember one time we were doing a Kroger run. She stepped on a dead mouse and tripped so high it was like to get out of her. She scared me half to death with her scream and then almost killed me for how hard I was laughing. When we were together, there was always something going on that I couldn't ask for anyone better to spend my last season with. And to my mom, I want to thank you for always being there for me. You always let me complain or rant about anything that I wanted. When I was low, you brought me back up, and when I needed reassurance, you were there in a heartbeat. I know that it's been hard picking me up every day and coming to many of my meetings, as my other siblings had a lot going on as well. It would have been so much easier for you to tell me to stop, but you never did. You encouraged me to do what I wanted to do and was passionate about, even if it made things harder for you. Words cannot express how thankful I am for everything and everything you've done for me. Now I want to talk about my dad. Bear with me for a second because this might get a little emotional. Although he is not here, I know he would have been so proud of me. He always supported me in anything I wanted to do and would tell me that I would be great at anything I tried. He always told me that the Johnsons were not quitters, and this thing of his allowed me to keep on running even when I wanted to quit. Fun fact about me, when I was little, I hated running. It was a lot, quite lazy. My whole family, including my dad, always teased me about this. He died before he could see me join cross country, but I know he'd be very confused, laugh, but was support me 100% of the way. He was and still is the best dad I could ever ask for. I am so proud to call myself and feel like I'm so ready to go. This team has given me far more than just endurance and medals. It has given me a family, a purpose, and a home. These memories we made together, the laughter that we shared, and the challenges we face side by side will stay with me forever. No matter where life takes me next, the piece of my heart will always belong to this team. Even though I'm taking the next steps in my life, I will always remember the time I was a Gale. After all, once a Gale, always a Gale.